Hello, beautiful people. My name is Funke Akinlebelo, and you're watching This Nigeria. Keep watching.
Hi, welcome to another edition of Newspaper Review on This Nigeria. My name is Femi Okunlaya. Good morning. And this morning I'll be taking stories from different dailies. I'll start with This Nigeria newspaper, then we move to the Punch newspaper. We'll take some stories from The Nation, Daily Sun, The Guardian, Daily Independent. And now we'll start our story from This Nigeria newspaper. Going through the headlines for This Nigeria newspaper, Northern Elder Ango Abdullahi, leadership is our biggest problem, says I support Biafra. Nigeria's diversity is that of hostility. Another story, 2023 elections, INEC worries over role of army, police, others. Global food prices hit all-time high in February, says FAO. Buhari's endorsement of Adamu tears APC apart. Now another story from fuel scarcity. Serap threatens suit over refineries. On 85th birthday, Obasanjo throws bombshell, declares Nigeria is tottering. Many political aspirants should be in jail. And now we'll take some stories from other newspaper, stories that are trending across the globe. Now we can move quickly to the Punch newspaper this morning. World Bank project 4 trillion naira 2022 fuel subsidy. Experts predict more loans. Osinbajo, others in charge during my UK checkup, says Buhari. APC chairman meets today. Uncertainty surrounds zonal congresses. And another story, Lagos driver crushes 4 siblings. Others youth protest. NDLEA seizes 294,440 tramadol tabs. Others arrest 41 in nationwide raid. Now we'll go to The Nation newspaper this morning. APC zoning panel submits report amid disagreement. Osun 2023 PDP boys over primaries delegates list. 1.5 million flee Ukraine to escape Russia bombing. And now quickly we'll go to another story from Daily Sun. Buhari hands over to Osinbajo, departs for medical check, says APC will surprise critics over convention. Gender bill, women to hold nationwide protest tomorrow. Group says it will be inhuman to deny women their rights. On fuel scarcity, Arewa youth urge Nigerians to join in rescue efforts. And now to Daily Independent. Fintechs keep banks on edge with cheap, high-risk loans. APC blames individuals' presidential ambitions for agitations in party. Buhari heads to London, says Osinbajo is in charge. You can get those stories from Daily Independent. And now another one we take from The Guardian newspaper. New national career may take off. Q2 as bid opens this week. And still on The Guardian newspaper, Gowon Mahama, Sultan extol Awolowo's virtues, seek transformational leadership. And another story from the health sector, WHO releases first malaria vaccine recommendations guideline. You can get all the stories from those headlines. Now we'll go to This Nigeria newspaper, where we will treat the headlines again and you'll take the stories. And we start with the front page of This Nigeria newspaper this morning. And the headlines, Northern Elder Ango Abdullahi, leadership is our biggest problem, says I support Biafra. Nigeria's diversity is that of hostility. We can get that from page 9 and 18. Another headlines we're looking at on This Nigeria newspaper that will go into details. 2023 elections, INEC worries over role of army, police, others. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, is set to deliver free, fair and credible general elections next year. But the Commission has expressed concern over the role of security agencies in the crucial polls. A top source on the Commission who spoke to This Nigerian correspondent who pleaded not to be named, disclosed that INEC has perfected its card reader machines and BVAS to conduct the elections and transmit results electronically. However, the source added that the behavior of the Army, Police, NSCDC, and other security personnel on election day may not be guaranteed. You can get more of that story from ThisNigeria newspaper. Another headline on ThisNigeria newspaper: global food prices hit all-time high in February, says FAO. Go to page 11 of the newspaper this morning. The Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, says global food prices reached an all-time high in February, driven by vegetable oils and dairy products. In a statement at the weekend, FAO said the food price index, which tracks changes in the international prices of items of commonly traded food commodities, averaged 140.7 points in February, up 3.9% from January. You can get more of that story from ThisNigeria newspaper. Another headline we're looking at this morning on ThisNigeria newspaper: on 85th birthday, Obasanjo throws bombshell, declares Nigeria is torturing. Many political aspirants should be in jail. With the ADNOC in the nation's anti-graft agencies, former President Olusegun Obasanjo celebrated his 85th birthday on Saturday with glamour amid glowing tribute from noted leaders. At the bash for him held at Marriott Hotel Ikeja, Lagos State, Obasanjo threw a jab at many Nigerian politicians who, according to him, are jostling to hold critical elective positions in 2023. You can get more of that story from ThisNigeria newspaper this morning. And another story that's trending across the globe on ThisNigeria newspaper: fuel scarcity. Sarah threatens suit over refineries. And that's a wrap-up of newspaper review on ThisNigeria. I took stories from the Punch newspaper, I took some stories from The Nation, some from Daily Sun, The Guardian, Daily Independent, and ThisNigeria newspaper. Join me again next week for another edition of Newspaper Review on ThisNigeria. My name is Femi Okunlaya. Have a wonderful day.